guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be doing my current beauty favorites, hate-its, and also some products that I've been using up. So I kind of wanted to switch it up this time to make it a little bit more interesting since I'm always showing products that I've been loving and also not loving so much. So this time I'm showing you products that I've actually used up as well. And I'm super excited to share all of these products with you guys. I know I'm kind of late with uploading this video. I usually try to upload them at the very end of the previous month or at the very beginning of the current month. So I don't know for sure if I will have my everyday makeup stash for the month of July up for, this month. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there really quick. But let's go ahead and jump into this video because I'm really excited to show you guys the products that I've been loving. Also some products that I haven't been loving that much, and some products that I have used up. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of these products, then let's go ahead and jump right in. So if you guys watched my everyday makeup stash for the month of June, some of those products are actually in this video. So first, let's talk about a sheet mask that I featured in that video, which is by e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is their new Lemon Infused Brightening Sheet Mask. So this mask is just going to wake you up in the morning times. It does have a really cooling sensation. So if you like that feeling, you are gonna like this mask. And it also makes the skin look glowy as well. And what I like about this sheet mask is once you peel it off your skin, you don't necessarily have to rinse it off. Like some masks, you have to rinse off that residue, but with this, I just like to pat it into the skin, and that way my skin looks very fresh, hydrated, and glowy as well. So I have been enjoying this mask, and I definitely had to follow up with you guys on it since this was one of the products that I've never tried out, and so far so good. So I think it was about a month or two back I did a Sephora haul, and I hauled quite a few products in that video, and one of the products was the new Tata Harper Clarifying Cleanser. I mentioned in that video that I was going to be testing it out for that full month, and look, I have completely cleaned out this bottle. I have used it religiously. I love how it makes the skin look. I love how it makes the skin feel. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I featured this in my favorites video last month, I believe. I can't remember, but I feel like I've mentioned this already on my channel after hauling it in that Sephora haul. And this is supposed to be a cleanser for blemish prone skin. So if you struggle with a lot of blemishes on your skin, this is supposed to clear those up. Now the thing about my skin is I do suffer from dark spots. So when that time of the month comes, I usually get breakouts around the chin area and also on my cheeks. Now I didn't really see a huge drastic change with my dark spots after using this cleanser, but what I do want to say is this helped so much with keeping away my breakouts, especially that time of the month. I don't know how that happened, but that was the main thing that I noticed when using this cleanser. And I haven't really came across a cleanser that helps, keep away my breakouts like I have with this. And like I said, I didn't really notice a huge drastic change with the dark spots in my face, but I did notice that this kept away my breakouts, which I was all about. So I was definitely pleased with this product. I feel like it was definitely worth the splurge, and I do want to get another one. I just really hate that it was so expensive, but it's definitely worth it. All right, so another product that I featured in my Sephora haul that I mentioned that I would come back and let you guys know my thoughts on is the Fresh Skin Nutrition Cleansing Oil. So this is another product that I've used up almost, kind of, sort of, pretty much. I probably could get maybe about 3 more uses out of this, but this is a cleansing oil that I don't see myself purchasing again, because what I notice about this cleansing oil is when I put it on the face, well, let's rewind. You guys, most of you guys know that as far as my skincare routine, I like to start out with the cleansing oil and then massage it all over the face, and that just really melts everything off the skin before you go into your normal skincare routine as far as cleansing it with a cleanser and, all of that good stuff. But I don't really see myself purchasing this again, because even though it melts my makeup off, I found myself having to go over it again before I go into my normal skincare routine, and that's just something I don't really care for. Like, for instance, the the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Cleansing Oil, which is a drugstore cleansing oil that I have mentioned several times on my channel. With that oil, I don't have to go over it again, because that literally melts everything on my face. Everything, all of the waterproof makeup, all of the foundations, and once I rinse it off, literally my face looks like it's already clean. But of course I still go in with the cleanser to wash off, just to make sure everything is off. But with this, I noticed like once I rinse my face off the first time, it still leaves a ton of makeup on my skin. And I didn't like the fact that I had to go in with this product more than once just to get all of that makeup off the skin before I go into my skincare routine. And going forward with like facial cleansing oils, I think I'm just gonna stick to the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Cleansing Oil, because that literally is the best cleansing oil that I have ever tried, and it is from the drugstore and it is affordable. So yes, that is that one. All right, so last month in my everyday makeup stash for the month of June, I mentioned that I was going to be testing out the Cover FX setting spray. This is a dewy setting spray. Now, I do want to say, if you don't like dewy skin, you will not like this product at all. Now, I do like a dewy face, don't get me wrong, but I don't like to use this product for this time of the year, because when I go outside, my face tends to look dewy anyway because of the heat, and then of course I do have an oily T-zone. So I would definitely be using this in the winter time when it's, you know, a little dry outside, a little cold, and my skin needs that extra hydration, that extra dewiness. This is what I'm gonna be using for that time of the year. But this time of the year, I think it's a little too dewy for my liking. So if you really like that dewy look, this is going to be good for you. But if you don't like dewy skin or don't like that, you know, that extra dewiness going on, then you may not like this. But of course, I had to update you guys on that product. All right, one more thing, and then we're gonna go into the makeup. So another product that I used up is the Korres Wild Rose Exfoliating Cleanser. I think this is another product that I featured in my Sephora haul. So what do I think about this product? I hands down love it. I don't think I found any product from Korres that nope, I'll take that back because I don't really care for their primer. But everything else that I've tried from this brand, I have loved. And what I like about this is a good daily exfoliating cleanser. Some exfoliators you can't really use daily because it can damage the skin, but this is really good to use every single day. It's very gentle on the skin, which I love, and I also love the fact that it is a cleanser as well. So you have an exfoliator and also a cleanser in one. So if you guys have been on the hunt for a good exfoliator that you can use daily, then definitely try out this product. Again, you can get this from Sephora. I don't know where else you can get it, but I do know that they do have these on Sephora. All right, now let's talk about some makeup. So let's talk about foundation. I want to talk about the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is a new shade in the shade Chai, and this is one that Jackie Aina actually helped Too Faced create. So she did collab with Too Faced to come out with more shades in this foundation, and I've actually been using this in the past. It's just the shade that I used was not right. Like, it was not right at all. I think it was in shade Mahogany. But if you guys haven't seen my video where I did a review on it, it was about a week ago. I'm gonna have the video down below in my description. You guys will hear me talk about the shade that I used in this foundation in the past and also compare it to this one. But I wanted to mention it in today's video because I have actually been wearing this shade non-stop ever since I reviewed it, and I have gotten so many compliments out in public. They're like, what are you wearing on your face? What foundation is that? It looks so perfect. It looks like your skin. And I love this foundation because of that reason, because it literally looks like skin. It's actually what I have on my face today, and I know my white shirt is kind of making the light bounce off on my face to make it look a little bit lighter. That's actually what I'm seeing in my monitor and also in my viewfinder. Maybe not when I start editing the video, but I feel like the white is kind of making my face look lighter than what it really is. But hands down, this is the perfect shade for me. And again, I'm gonna have the link down below in my description if you guys haven't seen my video on it where I'm applying it, doing a mini tutorial and all of that. So I will have it down below in my description, but of course I had to mention it in today's video. So lately I have been really loving this concealer from the drugstore. It is by Flower Beauty. I also did a review on this concealer too, so I will have that linked down below for you guys. But I like this concealer because it gives you such a full coverage. You don't have to use a lot, and I think in that video I use a pretty good amount, but I noticed after using it over and over and over, you literally don't have to use a lot of this because it gives you such a full coverage. I just really wish that they would come out with deeper shades. This is the darkest shade in the shade Deep, but I really like how this looks on my skin. You guys will see it in that video. It looks so flawless. And lately what I've been doing is mixing it in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I don't know, I just like how they both look together. It still gives me that nice coverage and it just looks very flawless on the skin. And by the way, I'm in the shade Dark Cocoa in the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. A lot of you ask me what sponge am I always using in my tutorials, and it's the one that looks like this. This is actually by Sonia Kashuk and you can get this from Target. I recently purchased another pack because I love it so much. If you purchase one of them, they cost $7, but if you purchase the pack of 2, it's $10. So it's so much better just getting this than just purchasing one of them. But these expand so big and I like that because it makes it so much faster to blend out my foundation. And I believe I've actually featured these in a monthly favorites already, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have, but y'all already know I had to mention them again because they are so bomb and so many of you asked me what sponge I'm using, so I had to mention them in today's video. So for lashes, I know I get a lot of questions on what lashes I'm wearing, and those are the ones by Bellami. Now I didn't know anything about Bellami lashes until Aina mentioned them in one of her videos in the past. And the ones that she was I think it was in the style Biso Biso or Beso Beso. So the style that I have been wearing a lot is called Seeing Double. This is what they look like, so you guys can see them up close. But I actually had them on today and I like how they flare out. Like, they kind of give you that cat eye, but they also look very voluminous. I think the best way to describe these lashes are the Ardell Double Up Demi Wispies, but longer. That is probably the best way to describe them. So if you are familiar with Ardell lashes, and if you're familiar with the style, the Double Up Demi Wispies, these are literally like those, but just longer, and they give you more of a drama to your eyes. So if you've been watching my channel for a long time now, you guys know that the lashes that I would always wear are the Huda Beauty Samantha No. 7s if I'm not wearing the Ardell lashes, but these have easily replaced my Huda Beauty lashes and I have been obsessed. All right, so let's talk about what is on my lips. I know some of you are probably wondering, what do I have on? And that is actually a lip liner. So I have discovered the best red drugstore lip liner. It is by Maybelline. It's their Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Very Cherry. This is what it looks like. And it does twist up, but you guys, by far probably the best red lip liner that I have found in the drugstore, and it feels so comfortable on my lips. Like, it feels like I have nothing on my lips. It's literally the perfect classic red. You can of course line your lips and then apply maybe a gloss or a liquid lipstick, but I actually really like how this looks all over the lips. It just gives me that perfect red classic lip, which I love. So I had to share this in today's video, and they have tons of other colors, but I have never found like a legit good drugstore lip pencil that looks really good and that feels very comfortable on the lips if you wear it alone. I think I do want to get more shades because I really like how it looks worn alone like this. So I do want to get more shades in this pencil. All right, so the very last product I want to talk about is an eyeshadow palette, and that is by Bareminerals. This is the Gen Nude Latte palette. I featured this in my video last month where I did my everyday makeup stash for the month of June, and this is the palette that I was using all month long last month, and I love it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have put quite a good dent in the shadows. I have been using these religiously, and I love how these are so easy to blend on the eyes. But this is actually what I have on my eyes today. I just used a little bit of these two shades at the top just to kind of give me that nice soft blend. And then I went in with the black from another palette just to kind of give me that light smoke look. This is a really good everyday palette to reach for. You can get this from Sephora and also Ulta, but I have definitely been loving this. All right, so those are all of my current favorites. Also some products that I haven't really been loving so much, and also some products that I have used up. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there were anything that I mentioned in today's video that you have already tried out, let me know your thoughts. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know. And yes, I think that is all that I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.